Up ahead to center. Tanner Youngins dumps it in, chases in after it. Orban goes back for the Grizzlies. Stick of Gross and is grabbed, and away go the Crusaders up the right wing side to the Grizzlies line into the offensive zone. And here comes Arjun Outmall, and then the owners with expert advice. The first intermission tonight, we'll have our B&M Home Hardware Hockey Heroes segment with Grizzlies captain Chase Olsen. Off of this face-off, Crusaders reset here. At the center ice logo, it's Maltby to the Grizzlies line, trying to get around one defender. He does. Backhand try as he gets down low. Is shut down by Henderson. He'll come back at the line. Soa across to the far side, into the slot. Redmond with a good try as they set him up, and they have drawn a power play here. Dishes off left wing side. Ty Redmond for Maltby going to the front of the net was get Jared Bowman out of the penalty box. He gets run into by Rotunda as he tries to come across the ice and go to the Grizzlies bench. The Crusaders dump it in the Grizzlies zone and cycle it in the far corner, and now Alex Rotundo has it in the far corner, trying to get away from Hayden Struick. Back behind the Grizzlies net. Coming out of the corner with it, there's Tanner Youngins, and Youngins back to the line. Point shot tried here by Thomas. Will go wide, blocker side. Crusaders on it along the far side boards with Soa. Then into the slot. And another penalty upcoming against Olds as the Rubidoux Asphalt penalty killers for the Grizzlies watch the Crusaders work it on the outside with Chase Toronto back to the line to the far side for the one-timer from Soa. And that's right on. Nice stop by Andrew Henderson, who is now kicked out 4 out of the 5. One of their scratches. Puck will come back to the far point. And Chase Toronto for the Crusaders. Them 0 for 1 on the power play thus far. It's it off to the near side boards. And work it at the point. They set up a one-timer from Toronto, and that hit a skate at the front of the net and deflects to the corner. All on the outside here. Crusaders pass it at the high point for Toronto. Trying to find a way to get possession. Redmond protects the puck along the boards. Still has it, works it across to the far side. So has moved up from the point and now into the corner. He twists and turns with it, gives it back to the line. Toronto to the front of the net, deflection, rebound, score. A power play goal for the Crusaders to Orban. The Crusaders broke that up, and now here they go. They've got a 3-on-2 to the Grizzlies line. Nice pass to the far side of the ice, and a high shot let go off the stick slowly up the ice, led by McLeod. McLeod knocks down Klessens as he sends it in. Barker back after it for Olsen in the near side corner for Orban. Klessens, but it hopped away, or Tyr Thompson rather, hopped away, and then Maltby will streak up the ice, and he makes his way to the Grizzlies line, but is poke checked as he gets icing. Faceoff will be to the left of Andrew Henderson in the Grizzlies net. The Crusaders win the draw. Thomas to the front of the net. That's around in the slot for a second, and then deflects to the corner, and then Maltby will send it back to the far point for Soa. Tyr Thompson on him immediately. Crusaders get it into the slot for Stafford. Trying to pass down low for Maltby. Grizzlies took it away, and here goes Tyr Thompson for Ben Soa. Soa, good long pass to the Grizzlies line for Youngins, and then he tries to put it to the front of the net for Rotunda. That just missed. Truick makes a hit. Lost the puck in the corner, and then Crusaders knock it down at the slot, but goes in after it. To the line. Chase Toronto finds a shooting lane, lets Arister go. Henderson knocked it down. Rotunda grabs the rebound in the crease and then carries Bush. Down for Stafford, behind the net, had his stick lifted. Ty Redmond in the near side corner, back to the line. Thomas to the far side. Blair Bush, slap shot, right on, save Henderson. Grizzlies net to the near side boards. And now Youngins will come out of the corner. This pass or shot attempt slipped away from him, and it goes back to the far point, and Soa gets one through. Save is made. Henderson, rebound to the front of the net. They bang away at it. Youngins had one good chance. Henderson, the ice trying to split between the Grizzlies defenders, but unable to do it was Zitko. As Blay got a stick on it, now it goes to the forward. He's over the Grizzlies line down the left wing. Tries a shot, hit the outside of the net. Arjun Atwal will go around behind the goal. Great pass back to the line. McLeod elects to hand off to Thomas, and he tries the wrister. It was going to be going wide, but it is gloved and hung onto by Henderson. Sigmund into the slot for Maltby. He was looking for the one-timer, but that saucer pass hopped away, and Ben Soa has it at the left point. Soa is going to crisscross here and switch spots with Toronto. Gives it off to the half wall far side for Redmond. Sharp angle try off the shoulder of Henderson and off the outside of the net. Ends up in behind the goal. First 30 seconds gone in the Rubidoux Asphalt penalty kill. Crusaders back to the point for Toronto, into the slot for Maltby, back to the far point for Soa, then to the left point for Toronto. He moves in, fakes the shot, trying to stay with him is Hayden Struick. Great job by Struick, shoves him to the boards. Loose puck down low though, and the Crusaders keep possession of it. Now Maltby has it knocked off his stick by Ginter. It's into the corner, then in behind the Grizzlies net, and one more time Crusaders power play back to the right point for Ben Soa. Moves middle of the ice, right hand shot, then switches spots and Chase. Toronto will drive one. That hit a skate at the front of the net, never got through. Again, left wing side for Olsen, out ahead to center. His pass was in behind Thompson, and a nice feed up ahead. Here comes Arjun Artwall, and he's dump it down. It's right on goal, and Henderson is going to cover this one up and elect to hang on to it. In strength here with 6 minutes left, second period. The Crusaders bring it up the ice, get it in the Grizzlies zone. Crusaders had two players in the slot. Grizzlies work it up the boards. Ginter trying to get it out, and it is held in by McAndrews, and he's won here tonight. Grizzlies up 3-2, late stages, second period. Crusaders trying to go to the net here with Youngins, and he winds up with Bowman, and down they go in the Grizzlies crease. They're still tangled up. Got Youngins with him. Youngins into the corner now with Pickford, the Grizzlies defenseman that he's battling with. And it is Youngins to Dykstra in the far corner to the front of the net. Rotunda was wide open, and Blay able to tie him up just enough. Now Rotunda out of the corner, shoots, and Crusaders get the offensive zone draw. Zitka wins the draw. McLeod to the far face-off dot. Atwall's pass goes right through the crease. McCammon couldn't quite get on the end away from him, and it'll end up down the ice. And the Sherwood Park Crusaders have a 2-on-1 developing, and rocketing one wide is McCammon. Along the boards, comes back to the line for Thomas again. A shot, and that deflected just wide as the Crusaders come close. Look, now Maltby stays on side at the Grizzlies line. Dishes off for Ty Redmond. A shot blockered away by Henderson to the far boards. Stafford feeds back after it. Bowman paddles it around the boards. Dykstra cut it off on the near side behind the net for Rotunda. Back to Dykstra. Back behind the net for Rotunda. Dykstra goes to the front. Grizzlies able to clear it away from the crease. And look at the work on the near side. The Grizzlies line. Little drop pass from Maltby. Cutting to the goal. Rolling puck. Covered by Henderson. And it wasn't a shot on goal, but dangerous to drive. And that's blockered away by Henderson. Back to the far point. A try by McLeod goes wide. Pile up at the far post. And Henderson is able to find the puck. And feed it back to the line. Soa with the shot. And Henderson looking good out at the top of the crease. Nice stick save. Directs it out of play.